So I've been playing Assetto Corsa for a day now. The two tracks I've done are the um, forget how to pronounce it, that long German circuit that they let tourists do, and then I just started doing this Red Bull GP one. So here's the beginning of my best lap I've done so far. Um, the first lap I fell behind. There were five Toyota 86s racing, and here's the beginning of my second lap, which was I got in 2:19. Yeah, I can never beat the opponents except for like body slamming them off during the starting lineup. They tend to run the lap in 2:12 or 2:13. I tend to run it in like 2:23. So this 2:19 was my best um, after a few hours of practice. Using a dual action joystick, I guess I'll talk through the turns and the techniques that I've figured out. So my right stick, I have steering. My left stick is acceleration when you push it forward, and brake when you pull it back. So you don't have your normal hydraulic brakes engaged while your throttle's engaged, which is sort of fine. Um, Basic driving, that's an approach. And then what I recently just did that is helping with this car, because even though it's not the fastest technique, I like to drift around turns a bit. Um, there's not a lot of drifting there. But I put the handbrake, just the backward pull of the right stick, which is my steering stick, which I used to have nothing on the front back axis. The backward pull will engage the handbrake. And when you just need a little extra steering angle around a tight turn like that turn right there, I probably yoinked back on that stick just to get a little bit of a drift going. There's one turn towards the end. I'm a little confused at what part of the race I'm in. There's one turn towards the end where I always get that drift going early. And then I've also found that I'm using the automatic gearbox. So it's still a manual car, but the AI decides when the little dude inside there changes the gear for you. But when you totally burn out, you'll stay in fourth gear and then just have trouble getting going because the AI isn't smart enough to downshift. So you do have to map a button to downshift when that happens. I don't know that this was one of my better laps, so I don't think I screwed anything up bad enough that I had to do that, but in general I like having that key mapped. And I don't know why it isn't showing. Oh, I guess the car is all done with the race. Anyway, that was the lap.